Hi everyone, my name is Wei Yin. Now I will be presenting the individual assignments for the business ethics and social responsibilities. In my ethical issue case backgrounds, there are two main characters, which is the manager and then the secretary. For 5 years, a secretary misused her authority by adding her own name and address to the list of clients' gift recipients, exploiting the corporate gift process. This went unnoticed because the director fully trusted her, delegating the task of sending the customer list directly to retailers without any oversights. The case came to light when the company, amid a shareholder conflict, began dividing their customer base and revealed that no transaction history under the suspicious name and address. And investigations confirmed that the details matched with the secretary. When the manager confronted her and offered a chance to quietly resign and repay the gift, but the secretary denied everything, prompting the company to take the legal actions. In this case, the manager exemplified the virtue of justice by addressing the issues directly with the secretary, backed by the solid evidence. He acted fairly by giving her an opportunity to acknowledge her wrongdoing and propose a peaceful resolution, offering the options of resign and repay the gifts rather than immediately resorting to legal actions. However, when the secretary refused to admit her misconduct, the manager maintained ethical standards by moving forward with legal actions, ensuring the protections of the company integrity. On the other hand, the secretary shows the vice of deceptions and insincerity. Her insincerity was evident of her misuse of authority, as she manipulated the customer name list to include her own personal information. She took the advantage of the trust placed in her role to receive the corporate gift, ultimately betraying the company's trust. Besides, the secretary shows the 5 years overindulgence stemmed from the greed and entitlement, as she believed that no one will notice her actions and could amend the corporate gift name list without any consequences. When the manager confronted her with the solid evidence, she finally refused to admit the mistake too. So, the manager's justice actions is lies in the golden means of the Aristotelian virtuous ethics, avoiding both the excess of the favoritisms and the deficiencies of injustice. He confronts the fraud openly, choosing transparency over concealing the truth, even though it poses a risk to the company's reputations. This balanced approach demonstrates his commitment to upholding the ethical standards and fairness. On the other hand, the Secretary's actions currently lies in the deficiencies of honesty, as she demonstrates the vice of insincerity and deceptions in the Aristotelian virtue ethics. Rather than practicing honesty, she manipulates the corporate gift process, exploiting the trust placed in her role. This lack of transparency and integrity placed her behavior on the side of deficiency, where she falls short of the virtues of honesty. Besides that, in Aristotelian virtue ethics, the secretary behavior currently lies in excess of overindulgence, as she excessively took the advantage of the corporate gift process for personal gain. She seemed to enjoy exploiting these positions without considering any ethical boundaries. Even when the manager confronted her with clear evidence, she refused to acknowledge any wrongdoing, displaying no remorse or awareness of her misconduct. So, there are some recommended actions that can be taken by the secretary herself to change from vices to virtues. After facing the legal consequences, the secretary realized the wrongdoing, so she decided to participate in the counseling and ethics training to reflect and practice honesty. This realization led her to focus on her personal growth and change her attitude to improve herself. Additionally, the secretary began to communicate openly with her manager or other role model to seek advice on ethical behavior. This continual communications can help her to handle her issue constructively. This can allow her to avoid using unethical methods to achieve her goals and make decisions. Moreover, to help the secretary transition from the overindulgence to temperance, she started to set up a personal code of ethics based on the Aristotelian virtue ethics, outlining clear do's and don'ts for herself. She will regularly review her personal code of ethics before taking any actions to stay accountable and committed to avoid unethical behavior. Lastly, the secretary actively pursued reading books on ethics and personal development to educate herself on personal responsibility and self improvement. This practice provided her with valuable insights, inspiring her to adopt better habits and make more ethical choices in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.